Hello folks, welcome back. Today's video is kind of computer related. Now, those of you that like your computers at some point, probably in the last 20 years or so, you've seen one of these things right here. Um, Typically, probably underneath of a monitor, and all kinds of neat stuff. You have switched power sources, and usually there's one or two unswitched outlets on them too, and you get your protection. So it's almost like a surge protector type deal, but it's large, and you can sit a monitor on top of it, and it's almost like a switched power source. So this one here is an Interex, 4 switched power sources, 1 unswitched outlet, and then you have a master power switch. Now I'm gonna work these 4 switches here, and you can see what's wrong with it. You can probably hear better than you can see it, or just as well as you can see it anyhow. So you hear this one, right? Hear how nice and how well that switch works, and you can actually hear the switch turning on and off. Well, here's our master switch. This actually used to sound like that at a time, but so in the last couple of weeks, that's actually become a problem. Now, I know you don't hear about stuff like this much anymore in the electronics world. This piece right here, this unit, is 21 years old. I got this from my old neighbor, who actually thought of me like she used to call me her adoptive grandson, because she met me when I was 15 months old and lived across the street. She was my neighbor for a quarter of a century. And she got this in 1996 when she bought her Packard Bell computer, desktop computer with Windows 95, which was state of the art at the time. So I might hang on to this and try to get another switch for that, just because of her. She's, unfortunately, she did pass away in 2009, the day before her 89th birthday. And I kind of like to hang on to things, and somebody special gives them, something like that to me, especially with it being a piece of electronics. I've always been an electronics guy. So we might hang on to it, and I'll try to get another master switch for it. But in the meantime, I went to the internet. This one's looks a little different, but it does essentially the same thing. It's also Interex. There's 4 switched power sources and an unswitched power source, and you could actually, in the old days, actually run your, when you had dial-up modems, everybody still had dial-up modems, you could actually run that through this thing too, and have protection there as well. So I'm going to install this in its place, because right now I just have a standard surge protector in there, and I really don't like that. I like this source where I can just reach, turn it on. I have to put surge protector has to go all the way down on the ground. This here, plug the monitor, the tower, speakers into it, bam, master power, done, everything's on, good to go. So we're going to put this in its place, and then I'll show a little clip after it's done. I don't know how good the lighting's going to be in there, but we'll come back and I'll show you another clip after we get this installed and running. So stay tuned. And here you go. It's working. It's Windows desktop. And the best part about this, guys, this switch box cost $4. I imagine it's not a brand new unit. It's probably a good number of years old, but it does what I need it to do, and it's gonna do it and do it well. Some people would just rather plug their stuff into a wall, and then you got others that want to spend lots of money on UPSs. And granted, while UPSs are a really wonderful device, this is in my my room where I sleep. I'm up at 2 a.m. every morning for work, because I work a job that starts me about 3:45 to 4 o'clock in the morning, depending upon when we get there, my boss and I. So the last thing I want is for that battery to go bad on a UPS in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep and having to hear that beep, beep, beep. Who the hell wants to hear that in the middle of the night? We don't want to hear that in the middle of the night here at PC Lover 81's world. That's for damn sure. You know, this thing's not going to make no crazy beep, beep, beep sounds and no honk, 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 and, you know, no horns, no chirping or squealing. You know, this is nice and quiet, and when I turn it off, it's off. When I go to sleep for the night, I'm going to be able to get my sleep, and this will do the job. You know, this will do the job for the computers and keeping stuff safe best as it can. And obviously, if you're going to have a power storm and you see lightning really close to your house and it's striking things, turn your electronics off. So, anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you like more videos like this, please subscribe to PC Lover 81's World. Thank you for any of the new subscribers that just signed up to the channel. You're welcome. Hope you enjoy the videos, and there's more exciting videos to come. Y'all have a goody goody. Cheers.